This is Ian, founder of EasyGenie. Today I'm going to show you how to copy and paste into one of our fillable genealogy PDFs from an online tree, such as something you might find on Ancestry or FamilySearch. If this video helps, please take a moment to like it and follow me, and let's get going. So you can see that I have this particular tree, and basically what I've been doing is I've just been typing it in by looking at documents that I have. And for instance, if I have a picture from Find a Grave and I print out, and I'm just typing in the names that I know. So his name was John Wallace. Okay, and then I'm tabbing through and typing in the date that I have written down on paper, or maybe I know it in my head because I've remembered it. Let's say, though, you wanted to move a little bit faster and you wanted to fill in all of this data using information from FamilySearch. And basically, this is how you do it. It's not that hard to do. I found John Wallace's wife. It's Sarah Jane McCartney, although it's shown here as Wallace. And this is the information on FamilySearch. This could be a tree that I've set up on FamilySearch, or it could be just searching through the records. So this is the particular person. And all you need to do, basically, is you need to start highlighting the information using your mouse. And by the way, we always recommend using a desktop PC or a desktop Mac with a mouse in order to do copy and pasting. It's much easier that way than by trying to use a tablet or some sort of touch surface to do it. So I've just highlighted with the mouse, dragging across Sarah Jane Wallace's name. Then I'm going to go up to Edit and Copy. You can also use, you can right click over the name and then select if it gives you an option, if it lets you copy. This one doesn't. So I'm just going to do like what I did before, Edit, Copy. And then I'm going to go back to the form. This is in Adobe Acrobat. I'm going to go to the field where I want to paste the information, click my mouse into that field, and then I'm going to go to Edit, Paste. And you can see Sarah J. Wallace was just added there. Now, a couple things. I know her real name was Sarah Jane, so I'm just going to update that, and her maiden name was McCartney. Now I'm going to do the rest of the information. Born when? So I do have that information from old census record. It was about 1842, but I haven't found a birth certificate yet. Born where? She was born in England. Actually, that's what the paper record says, but we found out that actually it was more likely she was born in Northern Ireland, but I'll correct that later on when I have it. Now, this is the information right from FamilySearch. Died when? Well, we have the death date. This is on a New York State index on FamilySearch. So again, I'm going to highlight it with my mouse, go to Edit, Copy, go back to the Adobe Acrobat where I've opened up the chart, and then I'm going to paste it there. So I could do right-click paste, or if I wanted to, I could also go up to Edit and then paste. So you can see I've just done it twice. All right, 28 July, 1913. Died where? So death place says Niagara Falls, Niagara, New York, United States. So let's see if I can fit that all in. I'm going to copy all this text. So I'm going to highlight it, edit, copy, go back to the form, and then I'm going to go to paste. So you'll notice that it pasted in a lot of it, but not all of it. United States is getting cut off, and that's because there's a limited amount of text that you can paste into here. You know, I tried to when I created these forms, I tried to balance the need of including a lot of text with also making the text look readable and good. So unfortunately, you just can't paste like paragraphs and paragraphs of text into each field. It wouldn't be visible and it wouldn't print out. So I've limited it to a certain number of fields, a certain number of characters for each field. One other thing I also want to mention is that even if I'm pasting from this source, which looks like it's bold, Arial, 14-point text, when I paste it into the form, it will always take on the text that the form uses by its designation when I created it. And this particular font is called Aramis 11-point. I have another version of the chart which uses a different font, which is this looks like it's Helvetica. So for instance, if I pasted it into here, you can see it's matching the type of font that I'm using on this version of the chart, which is a sans serif font, probably Helvetica or Arial. So basically, that's the idea. So if I know that these other people. They can be found on an online tree, either something I've created or from another record, or maybe somebody else has posted the tree. I can start copying and pasting in there. As always, I always recommend when you're doing this type of work, when you're pasting information in, always make sure that the source that you're getting it from knows what they're talking about. On Ancestry in particular, and sometimes on FamilySearch, there's just some bad information that's been put onto these public trees that is not accurate, that is compromised in some way, and it's up to you as a family researcher just to make sure that you're looking at the right record. In this particular case, it's actually from a state record. There's an image that I can look at just to verify it's the right name, etc. And through my other research, I know this is the right person. So I'm confident that this is the correct information. But just be careful when you're using information from a tree, particularly from somebody you don't know, and also if you haven't checked the sources that they've used to verify that particular information. This is Ian Lamont from EasyGenie. If you want to learn more about buying a chart like this, go to easygenie.org, click on PDF downloads, and you can see the complete collection of fillable PDFs that we have, including cursive PDFs, stories kits, something for kids, different size charts, and whatnot. This is Ian Lamont from EasyGenie. Thank you so much for watching.